Hey there, everybody. It's Angelo. Apologies in advance if I sound a little discombobulated or like I don't really know what to say. I kind of was just in the middle of recording, and for some reason, my camera decided to just like crash out um, and stop recording. So now I'm starting from the beginning after being about 4 minutes deep uncut. So lost that. Not excited about it. Um, Today's been interesting. Um, I apologize if I seem distracted. I got a lot going on right now. Been decorating, talking with family, moving stuff around. So I've been a little bit busy, but at the same time had a hard time sleeping. But before I get into the rest of that, do me a huge favor, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, tell me what you think I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Helps me, you know, help cater to you guys and create more high quality content that in the long run will be more interesting to you guys, and that's what's most important to me is helping you guys out. Apologies that I'm adjusting, helping you guys out as well as being entertaining. I don't just want to be here and blabbing. I understand that most of my long form stuff doesn't really get views, which is what it is. I still like to upload it. Still like to do it every once in a while. When by once in a while I mean once a day. I mean it's only like 10 minutes out of my day. It's nothing crazy. So I'm gonna keep doing that. But at the same time, tell me what you like about my short form content. What you don't like about my short form content. What do you like about my long form content? What don't you like about my long form content? I'm still trying to learn. I'm open to suggestions so I can get better as an entertainer, educator, and overall just create better content for everybody that does watch this. So today was a little bit rougher, as I said. Um, Woke up at like 4:15, 4:30. I'm pretty sure. Didn't fall back asleep until um, after the F1 race, and then after eating after the F1 race as well. So I think that I probably fell asleep at around 11 o'clock and woke back up at like 4 p.m. It's currently almost 10:30 at the time of recording this, or at least when I'll be almost done, it'll be around 10:30ish. Um, I'm hoping to get this published before like 11 o'clock, but that's probably not going to happen considering the rendering time I just realized. So I'm just hoping to get it posted on time for it to be, um, you know, on the same day. I know that a couple of my videos in I've had hard times with uploading or uploading and then it has the wrong day for it automatically always wants to skip a day forward to when you are uploading instead of doing it like uploading later that night. So not really sure what that's about, but yeah, really just been spending time with family, uh and decorating. Today I spent a little bit more time in my room again because I was exhausted and I just needed a break. My body was like crying for sleep, and I've kind of been in a funk again, I think. It's kind of hit me pretty hard that like the holiday season is here. Uh all of this stuff that's happening is going to happen very soon. Um, and it's not that I'm like negative about it. It's more so, uh, I'm, I have a fear that I'm gonna miss a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do. And when I start doing the math on how long it's gonna take for all of this stuff to resolve, we're talking about almost 2 years if everything goes as planned, perfectly. And that's hard to especially now that I'm 24, going on 25 next year, and that's like a third of my life already, and I'm kind of at a point in my life where I'm not really sure what I want to be doing, and I'm kind of restricted it into going into certain fields because I'm limited with transport. I rely on people to get my medication, um, and just other things like that that I guess fly under the radar for some people and don't realize that this is one of those things that genuinely does affect me. And so I think I've kind of been in a little bit more of a mental funk recently, and I'm trying to get out of it, but easier said than done. Um, you know, I really I do try to preach, reaching and seeking help and things like that, but I'm one of those dweebs that says it doesn't really do it themselves, and I probably won't because I tried therapy and can never figure it out. But you know, if anybody's interested in some advice or something like that, let me know. Uh, or has been in a similar scenario to this. I apologize. I'm trying to adjust my hood. It's a little bit annoying, but been in a similar scenario to this. I'm looking at brain surgery in a little bit, and that makes me nervous. And then after that, I'm looking at other things that are permanent as well, as possibilities, and I don't think I'm ready to be in that position um, yet. And it's kind of surreal that all of this is hitting me at this time. It's not inconvenient, but I guess unexpected. And when it's unexpected, it hits you the hardest. So I'm just doing my best to push forward and try to be optimistic. But sometimes you need a good I guess sulking session where you're a little bit in a funk, and it just kind of brings you back down to earth to see the perspective of like what's really going on. And I'm lucky that I have a support group. I really am. And I always say this, but um at the same time it's hard because no one lives in your shoes. So I'm sorry if this video was a little bit more of a downer. I've hoped to try to get myself back into a better state, shortly. Obviously, it takes time, but I'm gonna work on it, and hopefully, you guys will see that I'm doing better. And you know, like I always say, no matter who you are, no matter what obstacle you're facing, you can do something great. There are a tremendous amount of people that overcome the odds to do something great. You can be one of those people, and keep fighting the good fight, even when you're feeling down. Don't quit. I'm not quitting. Um, and I'll fight with you. I look forward to talking to y'all soon, and I hope you have a good one.